I'm the Augustin Family Curator of Paleontology at the Raymond M. Alf Museum of Paleontology at the Webb Schools.
Lord, and I am a project engineer for Boeing Commercial Aircraft, so BCA, part of Boeing division. And as a project engineer, I work on a few different commercial programs, including the 747, the 737, and the 787.
I'm Ponsi Triviswave, Chief Executive Officer at Inari Agriculture. So what we do is essentially we are trying to address the challenges of food security and sustainability at the same time by focusing on seeds that would help the plants to take less land, less water, and less fertilizer.
My title is Principal Application Developer, but I also function as an IT project manager. And so what I do in that area is I manage a variety of projects that involve all types of new technology or legacy technology.
There was this program. It actually was a STEM program, and I would say that it was an amazing opportunity. It was called Science Olympiad, and it was an amazing opportunity to really have fun with critical thinking. And
I was always good at math and science when I was coming up. I think if you talk to a lot of other women in STEM, women in engineering, it's kind of a similar background. So I really enjoyed math and science a lot. And my favorite subject was chemistry. So for me, I thought I was going to start going into cosmetics. So working with like an Avon or Revlon or L'Oreal. That's kind of what I thought I was going to do, but I ended up going a different route. But basically, I wanted to change the world, have a positive impact, and I really wanted to be able to like make something of my own.
I already kind of knew that I would want to be in the STEM field. I just didn't really know what it was called when I was younger. And then as I grew in school and there was like programs in my middle school and high school that allowed me to more explore that and like learn what STEM actually meant, is what really like kind of pushed me to go into the STEM field, because I realized there wasn't a lot of people who looked like me or kind of resembled me in the STEM field. And I really wanted to break in that and get myself in there.
STEM careers are very excellent because here's the thing about it is my job now, I get to use all my different skills. And so that's the thing. I think sometimes there's like people have this idea about STEM that maybe you really like writing and you don't necessarily think that STEM may be the best use for your writing skills. But my job right now, I do some math, I do some programming, I do some like things where I read and learn about science. You have to communicate about what you found, the goals of your projects, what you're adding on to scientific knowledge. So that's the thing that I think is really awesome about my job that I really like, is it's not just like me sitting in a room doing math, I do some math, but I use a lot of different skills in my job.
It is pretty easy to be intimidated by kids who know all the dinosaurs, right? For example, I was that young woman who was like, oh my gosh, I don't know all my dinosaurs. I don't think I can be a paleontologist. But that's not actually important. And
I think that having both male and females can bring more complete view of things. I mean, yeah, men may think one way and women may think another. So if you have half of the species doing one thing and the other half not doing it, then how are you going to get a balanced view? So
there's people who need people like us, people who are willing to put all of their knowledge and their information into making the world a better place.
Believe in yourself, that is the most important thing.
Willingness to embrace the adventure and willingness to fail.
Even though I've been told so many times that maybe I'm not kind of what the mold should be for a bioengineer or a woman in STEM, it's still that kind of motivates me more to do it because I love what I do. And it's like, if someone tells me I can't do that, it just makes me want to do it more.